Hi, my name is Jade Van, and I'm going to talk to you today about time management. So let's jump into our presentation. I first want you to take a moment, and here in a second, you're going to pause the video, and I want you to think about your typical day-to-day task from the moment you wake up to the moment you get ready to settle down for the night. I want you to think about jobs that you work, activities that you are a part of, homework that you have to do, anything like that. So right now, if you would please pause the video, write down your typical day-to-day or things that you might push off to till tomorrow. And once you finish that list, resume the video. As you have done this with your list, I hope that it helps you to realize the importances of things that you are doing day in and day out. Maybe what is taking up a lot of your time and maybe isn't so important, such as scrolling on a phone, which social media can distract us from many things and take a lot of time that we could be using elsewhere. So hopefully these things are starting to stand out to you as you think about what's important in your day and what are you getting done and how can you make that better. So here in just a few seconds, I want you to pause the video one more time, and I want you to arrange your day with how it can be more productive. What can you move around on your list? What can you eliminate on your list so that you can get important things done, so that you can see the urgency of some of these tasks and be able to do that at more priority? And what are the consequences if you don't get the important tasks done for that day? So pause the video one more time, arrange your day, see how you can list what needs to be done, what's less more important on this list, and think about how can I get these things done? What can I eliminate? How can I make my day more productive? So, real briefly, what is time management? It's the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between specific activities. It's possible to have a life, to socialize, to work out, to have a job without being so stressed. So, that's what I'm going to talk to you about, some strategies, some technology to use to be able to help you organize your time better. Okay, some strategies for improving time management. So the first one would be setting priorities. We did the activity in the beginning. You could do it just like that from week to week. Say you have a paper due, a project due this Friday, fit in how and when you will work on your projects or your papers coming up and fit those in your day, putting them at most importance. You can have it done by Wednesday. You can have it done by Thursday, well before when it needs to be done. This takes that stress off. So do that for everything that you feel like needs to be done at the beginning of the week, or that you could obligate times for it during the days. The next one could be time blocking. Time blocking, I'm not an early morning person, so I know that I'm not going to be studying at 8 o'clock a.m. with a cup of coffee. Maybe you work best when you do that, and that's great. I know that I'm more productive probably after 1 o'clock. I could do more studying. I could do more things that need to be done. When I was in college, I would set time, just like time blocking suggests. I would set time, maybe 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. I would be at the very highest level of our college library where it's most quiet. It would just be me, my notes, my book, and I would be studying from 2 to 4 p.m. No distractions. You will never find me in that room where there are people talking, where there are TVs playing, where there's cell phones going off. That to me is more distractions. Okay, so technology, it's come a long ways. Probably some of the methods that I would use for technology to improve my time management is old school. I'm more of a pen to paper kind of girl, but there are tons of apps out there that you could use to help manage your time. With that being said, you could use Google Calendars, you could use a phone calendar, Outlook calendars. These are all designed to help you organize your time, to remind you of things. You can set alarms, you can set reminders, you can stay on track through these apps. Some of these calendars, they collaborate, so if you have something already planned, it's going to notify you that you have something going on already. So reschedule one thing, move your day around, move your week around. That's the good thing about it. You can color code, you can make notes, like I said, reminders, alarms, and you can plan it by the day, by the weeks, by the months. Like I said, I'm probably old school, but here's my number one go-to. Some kind of planner. Go to Walmart, go dollar store, wherever. These bigger planners are the best because you can fill in your days. You can write different tasks in for the days, and it doesn't just have one little square. It also will summarize a month and your weeks. And old school, you can use fun markers, pens, gel pens, whatever it would be to make that more engaging for you, to make it more fun for you. I always like to carry these around, write down important things, write down what I need to be doing. Later on, I actually go back and look through them. I think, wow, I was organized, or wow, I had gotten a lot done. Time management, it's a important and valuable skill. You are going to use it from here on out, from as a student to your workplace. And so it's a good skill to have, to be able to transfer all that knowledge and the practice and the time that you've put into improving this skill, and to be able to use it further in life. You're going to be able to figure out what worked for you and maybe not what worked for you. You know that time management impacts several areas of your well-being. It keeps you focused. It keeps your health at a good mental status. And like I said, overall, it helps you stay balanced with your social life, with your work life, with your school life, with your family life, whatever it might be. And so I hope that you use these tips. I hope that you use this understanding to be able to build that, because it's an important skill to have, and you'll be using it for the rest of your life. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope that you are able to use this and build up on it as you go through your college journey.